Morton here. We're at Santa Clara High School for the Get Sports Focus Top Flight Elite Basketball Game of the Week between the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs and the Serra Padres. This segment is brought to you by the Sereno Group Real Estate, always serving the local communities. They're a great supporter of high school sports. And by Pro Sport Training in San Jose. If you want to be the best, you have to train with the best. Call head trainer AJ Rangel now at Pro Sport Training and he'll get you on a solid workout program.
And Henry James.
Santa Clara High School was the host for the 2016 through 2017 CCS Open Division Basketball quarterfinals between the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs and the Serra Padres. Both teams are fighting to advance on towards the highly competitive NorCal boys basketball bracket. Both teams got off to a slow start in the opening quarter, but Mitty's Kyle Peterson picked up 8 points in a 10-4 Monarchs start. Oregon State commit Jack Wilson led the Padres into the second with a steal, a block, and a layup. In the first minute of the second quarter, it's Serra's Mazi Mohammadi with an impressive jumper three. Serra trails 11-14 with 7 minutes to go before halftime. About a minute later, the first Mitty shot goes astray, but check out the moves from Mike Diaz. He tips the rebound in, giving the Monarchs an 18-11 edge. Serra's Jack Wilson gets a great angle on the shot, but the Padres are still behind 15-20. Kyle Peterson drives to the hoop, putting Mitty up by 5 with about 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Moments later, it's Peterson again, this time for 3. Late in the second, it's a 9-point lead from Archbishop Mitty. Check out the steal from the Padres' Denzel McCollum. He'll take the ball from coast to coast, finishing the play with a layup. Peterson for 3 again, and the Monarchs lead by 10. Serra would score in the quarter's final seconds to make it 32-24 at the half. Second half underway. Mike Diaz with a fantastic pump fake before dishing it out to Joseph Vaughn. After knocking down the triple, Mitty has a 39-26 lead with 6.5 minutes to go in the third. Henry James with an impressive layup, and Serra cuts the Mitty lead to 9. Devin Sapp keeping Serra at bay with a physical shot near the baseline. Mitty will maintain a 43-30 lead going into the second portion of the third quarter. Kyle Peterson gets fouled mid-shot in the key, but still manages to pick up 2. He'll make the free throw afterwards, putting Mitty up 46-32. Joseph Vaughn pulls up in the middle of the arc for this one, adding 3 points to what would become a 17-point lead for Archbishop Mitty. It's Vaughn again, this time with a perfect touch on the layup. At the end of 3, Mitty looks to be pulling away with it. 53-34 Monarchs going into the final quarter. Half of the quarter already in the books, Mitty still leading comfortably. Mike Diaz has got a tough shot, but he'll make it work anyway. The Monarchs are up 59-36 with 4.5 minutes to go. A late offensive surge couldn't spring the Padres back to life, and they would go on to fall 46-70.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Top Flight Elite Basketball and by Ike's Lovin' Sandwiches. Championship level sandwiches every time.
Kyle Morton here for Get Sports Focus alongside another Kyle Peterson for the Archbishop Mitty Monarchs. You guys just knocked the Serra Padres out of the 2016-2017 CCS men's basketball tournament. You guys obviously advancing on to the next round. What was the story of the game today? What compelled you guys to perform the way you did?
I think we came out with a lot of energy. Our defensive rotations were on point. We were very unselfish, a lot of ball movement. A lot of times when they doubled, guys made the extra pass, so we were able to get going on offense pretty early.
You guys were very successful with the three-point game with range. What enabled you guys to have those successes today? Was it the screens? Was it something else in the defense? Maybe the transitional offense?
Yeah, we had a lot of transition offense at open lanes. A lot of guys driving in, kicking out, so that helped a lot. Just making the extra pass. That was good.
What's your game plan for college, your future, maybe even the rest of your high school basketball career?
I'd like to play in college. That's the goal, but I guess we'll see. Yeah.
And your expectations for your fellow teammates here at Mitty? Do you guys think you're going NorCal, state, even farther?
Our goal is state, but we're going to take it one game at a time until we get there.
Kyle Morton here with Mitty's Mike Diaz. I understand that you were the Get Sports Focus Game of the Week Playmaker for this game against Serra. What was the mentality like in practice this week leading up to this game?
Oh, it was intense. We've already beaten these guys twice, and we know any WCL team is a hard team to beat, but especially to beat them 3 times in a season, that's big. And I credit my teammates. Like, we worked hard all week in practice, and it showed in the game today.
So what part of the team do you think performed best in today's win? Would you say it was the offense, the defense, maybe even some on the transition? What was your opinion on all that?
I would say our defense and our depth, from the starters all the way to the last man on the bench, we worked hard, and I'd go to war with any of these guys. I'm proud of them.
Perfect. All right, one last question before we let you go. You guys could potentially have a long road in front of yourselves. What are your goals as far as NorCal State or even in the future with college for you?
The goal's always state. We put in so much hard work, the preseason, regular season, postseason. We want state.
Thank you so much for the interview, Mike. Good luck against your next opponent in CCS.